up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats are with another hilarious reaction because we are back with SockStudios, and as you guys have asked, I am giving to you the thing that you want, and that is even more embarrassing childhood stories. That is right. The first one was absolutely hilarious, probably my favorite SockStudios videos we've reacted to yet, but today we're reacting to the sequel, part 2. But before we jump into it, make sure you show SockStudios some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo woo. Oh, it's time to laugh, play.
Today we're gonna be telling more embarrassing childhood stories. So
we love embarrassing stories. Come on, fam.
Completely random. Blaza B.
You have a hat?
I have a hat.
Okay, so I was a kid, right?
No way.
What? You were a kid?
Shocking.
And me and my friends, he had a birthday party. After the party, we went out on our little bicycles and we rode down the streets.
No helmet, no bike, no people.
Rebel
were
without a cause, am I right?
I was like on a little mountain bike, so I could go really fast and do wheelies and stuff. And we came across this house, like big house, a really big court and a long driveway to like this big house. And we were like, oh my god, we're gonna pull on the bell and then we're gonna drive off because funny.
You were gonna bell and dash?
That's what it's called.
I've never heard it called Bell and Dash before.
But I don't know if that. I don't think that's what it's called.
So we did that. We had no response. We went back. We did it again.
No one was home.
The owners are dead.
But there was a car right there. You know what? We do it one more time. We ring the bell. We wait like 20 seconds.
Cops show
and
up.
all of a sudden, there's a car coming. We're like, why is there a car coming? What is that? And it was coming faster and faster. And we were like, oh, maybe we should get out of here. So we started pedaling just smoothly. And then the car came out of the driveway and it turned our way. And I was like, oh, heck no. And I was paddling. I was huffing. I was puffing. Meanwhile, my friends are really slow because I was on the mountain bike. So I was really fast. I was
super fast.
I was ahead
Super
of them,
fast
like,
mountain bike.
Wow. And I looked back and the car just drove past my friend and he was coming for me. And I'm like, oh god. And I'm huffing and I'm puffing. And all of a sudden he goes really close to me and skirts. He just cuts me off and he jumps out of the car. I'm like, okay, I'm dead.
You're dead.
And I was so scared, I pissed my pants. That's how scared I was. And he came towards me and he was screaming. He was like, you do that one more time, I'm gonna call the police. And I was like, sir, please, I didn't do it. My friends did it. I was just watching.
You little snitch!
I swear to God, I'll put you in the back of my car and we go to the police station. I was like, no, please, please. It was like this your last warning.
Police station, dog.
Yeah.
Did you learn your
And then he
lesson?
drove off. Meanwhile, I'm standing there in shock,
In his
pissed in
puddle
my
of
pants. And my friends came over. He was like, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go home now. I'm gonna go home. He's like, yo, you don't want to go back to the party? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Then I went home as fast as possible.
On the
And
fast mountain
They
bike.
didn't see the piss in my
So
pants.
nobody noticed that you pissed your pants.
I hope they
They
didn't.
probably did. They just didn't want to say
They did
anything.
now.
That is so funny.
So that was one of the most embarrassing moments.
What color pants were you wearing? Because like if you were wearing black pants, it wasn't noticeable. But gray pants, dude, straight piss.
Oh my god.
No, luckily, it wasn't gray.
Why does my story have to do with piss as well?
Oh!
But we're
Ruh-roh.
now picking
Ruh-roh.
another name of the
Everybody's
hat.
story.
Blaza, I have to rate
You
that.
peed your pants. You peed your pants. You peed your pants.
I had piss
7 out
in
of
my
10 your
pants.
pants.
I rode home on a bicycle crying.
The next name out of the hat, completely random, is Nadway.
Oh, completely
Alright.
random, by the way. Completely
Completely
random.
Not like I
Completely
have a list
random.
right here with
Completely
things.
random.
Okay. So when I was 12, alright, I asked my sister to take me and my friend to the gym, alright? Because I've never gone there.
Wait, before you even continue, this is a recent story. You're 12?
This was yesterday.
Shut up.
Are you sure you want to tell a recent
Shut up.
story?
Shut up. That wasn't even that long ago. It was like, what, 4 years ago?
That's
Same
pretty
thing.
recent, dog.
Hey, listen. I went to the gym, right? Because I never went there before, and I wanted to get the muscles.
Yeah, get your swole on. Get your swole on, bro.
I went to the gym, and bro, it was a new sight for me, bro. I saw treadmills. I saw everything. It was beautiful.
Woman even?
Even women, bro. Even
No
women.
way.
I went onto the treadmill because I thought it was interesting, right? I've never been on the treadmill. So I was like, what's all the fuss about, right? Why is everyone so goated about it, right? I went onto it and it was going like 2 miles an hour. So I kept on pressing the up button because it wouldn't go fast. And there was a
Please tell me
delay.
it
And
shot him
started
off.
going up to like 20 miles an hour. Instead of putting my feet onto the side, I decided to hold myself up.
Oh my god.
My arms couldn't handle it. So my single, like a molecule of my foot touched the treadmill and I flew back, hit the treadmill behind me. There was a girl in the treadmill behind me. In my boxers. I was in my boxers. My pants flew off. And I hit the treadmill behind me.
Oh god, no.
That's a
Everyone
good
staring
story,
at me while I was
bro.
in my underwear. It just, I hit my head in the treadmill behind me.
Did you feel the gains though?
Yeah.
Did you feel again? So small.
No.
So many games.
Did she say anything?
You didn't get her number?
She was, no, she was a
laughing at you?
Muslim too. She was Muslim. She was wearing a scarf.
What does that have to do with
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just, I give her a sight to see, bro. That's what I'm saying. I give her a sight to see.
She's going to chill.
I have to rate that 9 out of 10 on embarrassment.
That is not more embarrassing than Blaz's story. That's all.
What do you mean? He was
Hey, no one
butt
noticed
naked on the
for Buzz.
treadmill.
Pants.
No one
No
noticed.
one noticed.
Okay, you got a point.
Except the driver guy, probably.
The next random person, completely random, out of the hat, is
Completely random.
Juice.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
Just kidding.
I knew it.
Nope, it's Ali. All right, Ali, all you.
Oh, when I was like 11 or something, there was like this boy I liked at school. I liked him so much that
Relatable, by the way.
I wrote him a letter, like a love
Aw.
note, kinda. One day I was like with my class in the cafeteria, and I decided that was when I was gonna give him the note. So I walked by him like super sneaky and dropped the letter in front of him, thinking he
Sneaky,
wouldn't see me.
sneaky.
And he actually saw me like right away, but I didn't know yet. Then after I was like done eating at the cafeteria, I was just sitting there with my hoodie over my head, and I laid down like on the table, hoping that like the guy wouldn't see me like waiting. These 3 girls who were like the popular girls
Uh-oh.
started like
Oh my god.
poking me and laughing at me for like I don't know why. I don't know why they were doing that. They were just poking me and like laughing and giggling. And I was like, leave me alone. But they kept going. So I looked at
God,
the
I
girl
hate
next to
people,
me
dude.
and I said,
If you touch me again, I'll hit you.
The situation a little bit.
Instigator, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Honestly, Ali, if I was there, me personally, wouldn't take any of that.
yeah, and I didn't take any of
She
that.
did it, bro.
Yeah, and so they just laughed and like kept poking me, and so I stood up and just falcon punched her in the back of the head.
Okay,
Shawty, okay.
That escalated.
And then after that, the teacher came and told me to go sit with like the kindergartners. And while I was over there, like the whole cafeteria started like laughing at me, like
Bro.
everybody at the
See, that frustrates me, man, because that is the teacher's fault right there. Like, how are you? Someone stuck up for themselves, defended themselves, and then you're gonna punish them, and that teacher is adding to the bullying by making her sit with the kindergartners, bro. Like, what the hell is wrong with that teacher? That frustrates. That pisses me off. That is what that does. Some kid is getting bullied, and the teacher's gonna freaking add to it. Woo, man. I digress.
at the table. And just as I was like about to sit down, everyone was like still looking at me and like laughing. And then the
feel
boy
so
got
bad
up
for
and
her.
started to read my love letter out loud.
Oh my
No.
Everyone looked
Oh
at
my
me
God.
and laughed even harder, and then I just like started crying over there.
Wait, how old were you again?
I think I was like 10.
Dude, this is back in
Ten?
like the 70s. Jesus Christ.
This is like a Netflix TV show.
Ali, what did the note say, though? What did it say?
Do you like me? Yes, no.
I have to give that also a 9 out of 10 on
That's a
embarrassment.
good
Okay?
story.
No.
That's like entire school.
We have to deduct a point because she absolutely beat the crap out of 2 girls.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's
No, I
true.
just hit one girl in the back of the head. It was just one.
Well, let's say
That's
2
still good.
girls.
Then we have to say 8 out of 10 on the embarrassment
Dude, I
scale.
didn't say that's a 10 out
The
of, like,
next
that's
person,
embarrassing.
Completely random.
Especially
out
in
of the
school,
hat.
fam, getting picked
Dude,
on.
don't
The
care.
teacher adding to
No
it.
one cares. TBH
What
honest.
do you mean? So I used to go with my mom everywhere she went. Okay, the grocery store, the mall, to pick up my siblings from
All
school.
the
Everywhere.
places.
Okay, I was a little bit of of a mama's boy. I was a mama's boy. Okay, I get it. Okay, fine. I also had this really bad habit of running away from my mom and seeing if she would find me or I'd get lost into the abyss of the world. Okay,
It's quite funny.
so I would like go to the grocery store
Not
and then I
funny
would
for the
hide inside the
parent.
fridge or something like that.
The
And
fridge?
Were you trying to go to the back room?
Can you find me? Yeah, basically trying to find.
us in the freezer.
Basically, just trying to hide from my mom. And if I got kidnapped, so be it. It was part of the game, right?
You would have won.
I would have won because
I'm a winner, I got kidnapped.
right? But one day, okay, my mom decided to fight back. Okay, we went to the mall, right? And I was like,
She's
oh my
not
god,
gonna
look at
find
all
him.
these clothing. I get to hide so well, right? That's my TBH baby voice, okay? So I was hiding amongst all the clothing in Macy's, right? You know, like all those racks and stuff like that. I was hiding, like,
Yes.
sitting under all the clothing, just hiding, right? So my mom saw me because my little baby legs and stuff like that under the t-shirts because I thought it was a smart idea, right? So she was like, you know what? Screw this kid. I'm hiding from him instead. So basically, she just hid away
Yes.
and watched me from a distance. So I get up like, Mama, Mom, where are you, Mommy? Mommy, right? Nowhere to be found. I start bawling in tears. Okay, I'm crying my eyes out, and I'm looking for my mom, holding a Mickey Mouse T-shirt. Okay, and then all of a sudden, this grandma comes and sees me. And she's like, "Little kid, are you lost?" Right? And then I was just like, "No, I lost my mom, and I'm going to die." Okay, I lost the
In
game.
that voice?
And no, not in that voice. That way.
Drops like 5
I
octaves.
I lost my mother.
Oh, good.
I'm about to piss my pants. I'm about to dookie my shorts. Okay, everything is going wrong. So this grandma's like, okay, it's fine. I'll go help you find your mom. I'm bawling in tears. My mom's watching in the corner, laughing. This goes on for like an hour of me just crying, holding this grandma's
mom's playing the
hand,
long
just
con,
walking
bro.
around the entire mall trying to find my mom. And my mom's
burning
just
out of
like,
chairs.
Bad for that
I'm
granny.
bursting out of tears. Like,
I mean, she's
I'm
getting her
basically
cardio in.
dehydrated on the floor at this point, right? Like that's how much tears I've shed losing my mom, right? And then my mom comes in an hour later. It's like, oh, this is my son, by the way. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Like that's some kind of lesson
wow.
you should teach your son like in that way, right?
Yeah,
But
that's a
needless
great
to say,
lesson. I
I've
bet you
never
didn't do
ran
it
away from
anymore.
My mom ever since.
Lesson learned.
Don't blame me.
Lesson learned.
I'm
Lesson
gonna
learned.
say good mom.
She gave me candy and hoped that I would shut up.
I'm gonna have to rate 5 out of 10 on the embarrassment scale.
I'll give you that. Not super embarrassing. It was a good lesson learned,
No one
though.
notices, okay? And he gets a 9 out of 10. I get lost from my mom crying in a store about to dookie my shorts, and I get a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm not the one doing the ratings. The next person in the hat, completely not who you think it is.
Is it finally me?
It is Juicy.
Yes. Okay. Right. You guys want to hear my amazing, embarrassing story?
No.
Yes.
I'm already
Okay,
embarrassed.
fine, I'm leaving.
It's already embarrassing.
Like leave.
No,
Just walks away.
okay, so right. So when I was in school, we have like this lunch table last week. While I was in
Juice.
school last week, what was I doing?
Is your story about how you brushed your teeth? That's pretty embarrassing.
We were sitting at this lunch table when
Mic
I was
drop.
younger, and when it came to lunchtime, you know when like you have this canteen or cafeteria where you can grab any food or like you can choose to eat anything you want, right?
Buffet, right?
So yeah. So buffet. So we all got
Buffet.
our food, and before you guys say it wasn't just beans on toast with cheese on top or fish head pie. Okay,
Ew.
we were like eating at this table, and it stank of fish. Right? We had no idea. Okay. Yeah, this is the thing, TBH. Okay, so we had no idea why it smelled so bad of fish. Bro, we had no idea because none of us was eating fish, right? None of us chose fish, or supposedly anyway. And so me and my friends were literally looking around and trying to figure out why it smelled so bad. And this literally went on for like 5 days straight, by the way.
5 days?
5 days straight, okay?
Overnight there?
5 days straight.
How big was that meal? Oh my god.
Yeah, so every single day I sat at that lunch table, it stank of fish, right? But what I didn't realize, I was eating tuna the entire time without realizing. Like the
How do you
entire
not
time.
know?
Because I thought it like the tuna I was picking up, it looked like shredded beef. It literally looked like beef.
Wait. So
It didn't
when you
taste
ate,
like beef,
okay,
though.
Did it
Yeah.
not taste like fish?
No, but yeah, this is why it didn't taste of fish, and I hate tuna, and I didn't realize I was eating
You've been
tuna
eating it for
the
5
entire
days
time.
straight.
And it stank of fish every single day. Like the table just stank.
I mean, odds are if it stunk like fish, it would also taste like. That's
And
confusing,
and
bro.
literally, I was looking
That's
at it, I was like,
confusing,
"Why does
ham.
it smell so
Ham.
bad?" Like,
That's confusing,
I had
ham.
no
I
idea
mean,
that it was
fam.
me the entire time.
So basically, you had the biggest British moment for 5 days straight.
We're gonna have to put that on another British moment and rate that
like
1 out of 10.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not. There's nothing embarrassing about that.
It's not even embarrassing. You're
It's
just
just
being a little
stupidity.
dumb dog.
Now
stupidity.
it is time for the story that I didn't give last time. It is now this time.
Oh no, what is
He
this?
peed his pants.
Copy?
Right. I was driving home with Juicy.
This was
And
yesterday.
He said, "Do you want me to open the garage?" And he said, "Do you mean the garage?" Embarrassing. And it
You
gets
got
worse.
embarrassed for
One
him?
time I asked if he wanted pickles. He said, "Do you mean gherkins?"
It's
What is gherkins?
These aren't your embarrassing moments. These are Juicy's embarrassing
okay,
moments.
yes, you're right.
bullying
You're right.
Juicy at this point.
Yes, you're right. Okay, we're done bullying Juicy. All right.
Wow.
My embarrassing story took place in the computer lab in kindergarten, not in college.
Kindergarten?
We can all agree that computer labs were like the best use of school time, right? Instead of
Yeah.
doing anything productive and like doing an assignment, we all hopped on cool math games, and it was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing I should mention, I was an extreme introvert. Like I had like two sides, like either really introverted or like the complete opposite, where I was basically mentally unstable. There was like no in between.
No gray
You know,
area,
it
dude.
was like that bad of an introvert. Like if like the teacher called for an attendance and said, you're supposed to say like here, it was like the hardest moment ever. Like just saying here was like I was having like a mini heart attack. That's how bad it was. Okay.
That's like awful.
It was awful. All right. That being said, I really needed to go pee. All right. In the computer lab. Any normal person would go up to the teacher and ask, "Excuse me, can I use the bathroom?"
He's just gonna
And
go
the
in his
teacher would
pants
be
on
like, "I don't
purpose."
know. Can you?" And the kid would
I
be like,
see.
"Yeah, I can," and start peeing in front of them. But no, that's not what I did.
I see where this is going, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was sitting there, and the teacher was talking to some other students on the other side of the class. I felt too much pressure to walk across the class and ask the teacher, if I could use the restroom. What happens if people were looking at me? What if they knew I used the bathroom? What would they think of me?
No way.
Couldn't. No.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. All right. My mind was racing. It came to a point, if I asked my teacher if I could use the restroom, I thought like half the world would just be nuked. Like that's how bad it was. All right. I decided I was just going to hold it in. This was a horrible idea because the reason is I couldn't hold it. I peed right there in the chair. I was so insecure about it that I didn't move. I was still playing cool math games. All right. Everyone around us just still gaming. And I
It
was
was a
sitting there.
gaming grind.
Pace.
No, I was just gaming and in a chair filled with piss. And I did this till the class was over and no one knew. Or at least I thought.
What?
Okay? I thought my plan was bulletproof. But then I realized we all had to leave our chairs in order to go back to class. So I quickly came up with a plan. Before class ended, I got up. I go up to the teacher and I told my teacher that someone peed in my chair. She said nothing. All right? She just looked
Someone
at me
peed in
like,
my chair and I sat in it for 30 minutes.
down and up. No expression, no nothing. And it got worse because she didn't say anything and the bell rang.
Oh my God.
Everyone got up and it was ready to go to class. And I was just in the middle of the room, like looking at the teacher. And every kid got up and looked around me. Like it was like
Dude,
one big
that's
circle. Let's just say I
that's a
went
10
home
out of 10
early
too.
that day. That is the end of my story.
You don't understand, teacher. Someone pissed in my pants.
If you guys enjoyed any of these stories, make sure to go subscribe to my friends'
Oh,
channels.
dude,
All their
that's good.
links are
Let's-
down
let's
below.
like.
If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Dude.
And
Goodbye.
Bruh, let's go,
Today-
fam. Let me bring you in. Dude, I think this is better than the first one. These stories were good. I don't remember her name, the girl. I'm so bad with names, but I feel so bad for her, man. That, like, A, that is straight up bullying, which is bullcrap and should never be allowed. And B, that teacher, that is what floored me. The fact that she got punished. She's literally being poked. That's abuse. Like, whether or not you think a punch is equal to a poke, when you're getting picked on, laughed at, and continuously poked, yes, you should hit them back. Stand up for yourself. And she did that. And then she got punished, and just not that she got punished, she got bullied by being put with the kindergartners. So they would laugh at, dude, that floored me. But anyways, this was really good. I do think this was better than the first one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you show SockStudios some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoyed my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's easy to sleep and make beats, and as usual, be kind of one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Gonna be love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, Sauce Gang.